Wow. Okay. I changed a lot of things, by the way. Hi. Hey, lads and ladies on the Jawesome one. I've made a huge mistake, and I've been beating myself up so hard about it for the past, I'd say about the past month, maybe 2 months, maybe. But you know, you could say I've been doing it since the beginning of my channel. But yeah. I've never. Oh man. Oh my goodness. This is so bad. I've never, ever since I got my new computer upgrade, right? Ever since I got it, that's supposed to mean my video quality is better. It means I can play more games, it means I can have more fun, it means I can do more stuff, right? Well, apparently I've not been taking full advantage of my computer's powers with OBS up until this point. What I've been doing is I forgot to change OBS's quality settings to make up for the new CPU, and apparently there was a new thing that the devs released where now the OBS will actually use your GPU now on top of what it's already using, and you guys can't see it right now, and I'm not sure if there's a way I can show you without taking screenshots of it or something, but basically I changed so much. For one thing, the video encoder now is CBR instead of what it was before, or is now VBR instead of CBR. It's now VBR. I changed the bit rate. It's now at 40,000. Originally, it was at 2,000 basically. And I think that's why my videos always looked so bad, was because the bit rate was way lower than it should have been. It probably doesn't matter in terms of my YouTube videos because it might still take a long time to edit and upload anyways, but that's something I don't know. That's something that I may have to like adjust. I may have to bring the bit rate down to 20,000 because before I had it at 2,000. And I could have done much more with it, and I think I was punishing myself too much because I thought that my computer was too weak to be able to handle anything. And then with the new upgrade, I didn't even change the whole point of getting the upgrade in the first place, which was so that my videos would look good. And for the longest time now, I would go to my channel, I would check the analytics, and every single new video I upload, you guys would just keep leaving. I would upload, like, say, a topical video, like remember when I did that funny little, let me show you guys this YouTuber that I think is really funny, who is like Fat Guy 703 or whatever he's called, and he has his little Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door series, and it's really funny, and you guys should go check it out. And you know, I got a decent amount of views from that for my channel size. 500 is nothing to scoff at. That's more than twice my channel size. Like that's impressive for a guy like me, right? I mean, that's the way I see it anyways. If you have a video that's making more views than your actual channel size, you've done something right. You did something impressive, right? But I don't want my channel to be like one of those topical types of channels. You know what I mean? I don't want to do what's trendy. I want to do something because I enjoy it, not because it's the popular thing to do. Risk of Rain 2 was sort of an exception, but I always enjoyed Risk of Rain 2, so yeah, that's not really applicable to me. But yeah, I've been beating myself up so hard about it because I would upload a new video and I would check your comments, I would check the video analytics, and I couldn't figure out what was going wrong, but my videos were constantly going down. The only way the videos would go up is if I promoted it like crazy, which just feels, I don't know, it's always felt kind of, what's the word? Tacky. It always feels so tacky. It's like, oh yeah, you totally should see this. My videos are so worth your time. I don't know. That's not really my philosophy when it comes to YouTube. My philosophy is, if you enjoy my videos, you enjoy my videos. I'm not here to tell you that you should click like, or that you should comment, or that you should subscribe. I'll bring it up from time to time for one reason or another, but that's not really how I generally operate as a content creator. It feels to me like I'm disrespecting your intelligence by telling you to do that. Like, you know inherently whether or not you actually care and you want to click like and you want to subscribe and you want to leave your comments, and I appreciate all of them, But the thing is, the views have been going down, and I couldn't figure out why. And I kept trying to figure it out. I kept talking to friends, talking to family, trying to see what this was all about. And they all kept telling me actually very typical things that I kind of was expecting to hear, but I didn't think I kind of agreed that what they were telling me was the right answer. Like, oh, maybe it's your personality. Maybe you're not putting enough energy in your videos. And I do that, and yeah, having a lot of energy is definitely a factor, but then there's another thing, right, that they would talk about, which is editing. They'll say, well, your videos are too long. I don't want to sit through an hour of RimWorld Let's Play. I want to see your edited, like, highlights, basically, of that hour-long recording that you did. So then what I've been doing instead for, like, these past several days now is killing myself over and over and over again to actually trim down the videos as short as I possibly can, and so that they're still entertaining in my opinion. And some good videos came out because of that, like Prismatic Trial Run, which turned out to be pretty good. As far as my editing skills and my energy and my personality go, that turned out pretty well. But I still wasn't growing, and I couldn't figure out why. What was it I was doing wrong? Because every time I would watch my videos, usually it's on my phone. If I watch one of my own videos on my computer, for whatever reason, it's usually just to address people's comments. I'm not paying attention really to what the quality of the video looks like. And I can't explain what the problem here is, but I guess really the problem was just quality assurance. I wasn't looking enough at my recordings and my finished completed videos that I uploaded to YouTube and actually making sure the quality was decent. And then just tonight, the day I'm recording this, I was just working on editing another RimWorld video, and I thought, you know what, while waiting on this to render, I need to go check on the end screen annotations, right? Because for some reason YouTube hasn't made that an automatic thing for you, where you can they'll just automatically put this template of end screen annotations at the end for you that you have to go and put each and every single one of them in manually, and I hate it. But well, not entirely manually, but they have a template that they save, and then you just have to import the template because you import it from another video. But it's still annoying because I have to actually go and do it. I can't just tell YouTube to automatically set that up. And I need to be looking at the camera, not at the screen here. I need to be talking to you guys, not to myself. Hi, me. But yeah, it's just so funny because tonight, I thought, you know, as I was looking at that, I was like, well, you know what? The video is still rendering. I finished looking at the end screen, so maybe I'll just watch my own video through, because that'll give me one view. And that'll mean something, because the algorithm, you know how it is with the algorithm. The more watch time, the more likes, the more comments, the better my video is going to get recommended. So maybe the problem is I'm not watching my own videos. So I would watch my own videos deliberately. I wouldn't truly watch them. I would like open it up, set it down, and then go do other things. But this time I set it up and I genuinely watched it. I was like, why does everything look so blurry? What's up with that? Why do my videos look so blurry? And I still can't explain why. As I guess perhaps. So I didn't know. So I looked into it, right? And I realized that the main source of this problem is OBS. I never changed the settings. I hadn't done it. I did so tonight. It is nearly 12:30 p.m. I should be in bed right now because I need to practice getting up at 7 a.m. for my new job, but whatever. That's how it is. Yeah. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to check up on my editor too, because I think my editor also lowers the quality of my videos down during the rendering process, because it has like a whole bunch of, you know how it is, they have like a million templates for different things, and I've been using Movie Maker because it's the only one that actually runs smoothly on this computer. I want to use DaVinci Resolve, but just like all the other video editors I've used so far, it's too slow. And then all the other video editors that aren't too slow don't offer, they basically aren't any better than Movie Maker itself. And Movie Maker runs the fastest, so I'm just using that one. It's the only thing that I can actually edit videos and get them out at a decent pace and a decent time with, even though I really hate how it doesn't let me, say for example, you know how you can divide up the, and you can divide up your video into multiple tracks, and you can tell your OBS like what track is meant to record what thing. You can separate it out somewhat. Really, you can't completely control it. I still want to figure out how I can separate Discord from like regular gameplay music. I really want to be able to do that, so I can bring up the audio of my friends speaking, so we're on the same speaking level, so I don't have to like turn the music way down or off completely when my friends are talking. You know what I mean? It's just frustrating as hell for me to edit and deal with that. But Movie Maker doesn't even let me do that anyway, so why bother? So I've just removed everything down to one track to make it easier. So yeah, that's, sorry, I keep bumping my desk. That's always going to be a problem here, because I just, unless I set up a different place for like the mic stand, because it's connected to my desk, so every time I bump my desk, like the mic's always going to be picking that up. I think honestly that's, you remember back when I was complaining about how too many sounds could be picked up, like if I had my mouse, for example, like every click that I made with my mouse would be picked up, and that was a genuine complaint. And yeah, anyways, I'm just rambling at this point, but I'm gonna upload another video today after this one, and I'm just gonna show you guys the bare bones what is going on with this, and how it all looks now, like kind of just telling you guys what the settings are. Like I mean, I already told you, right? 1080p, 60 FPS, and I just bumped up the quality basically as high as OBS can possibly let me. And I just finished. I actually played through it, so you guys are gonna see me go through all the same things again. But I just went through all the same. I just went through a playtest of Risk of Rain 2. It works. It works like a charm. I don't lag. I don't lag playing Risk of Rain 2 anymore. It's gone. Of course, I can't say the same for like multiplayer games, or if I play with mods or whatever. And honestly, I may have just gotten lucky during this entire recording session, because I only played it for about 30 minutes. And if I like stuck to something like easy mode, where you can go super far into late game and get a whole bunch of items, and maybe the story I would have to be telling you guys right now is different, and I would be like, yeah, it's too laggy. I can't do this. I have to turn down the settings, and I probably will for just the bit rate, as I've said already, because apparently that increasing the bit rate really drastically increases the file size of your videos, and YouTube limits that bit rate anyways, so it's like you're just spending more time uploading the video than you honestly have to, and it's taking up more space on your flash drive or your hard drive or whatever you use than it has to. But anyways, sorry that I went off on such a huge tangent and ranted. Also, notice something else here. The camera. I fixed Logitech. As it turns out, my Logitech webcam, right, has its default settings, and apparently the default is this square. It's a square. It's not, I don't actually take full advantage of the camera quality. I'm not sure what quality it was recording at before, but there's a reason why all my past videos were blurry, and especially videos that showed my face. Even recordings, if I just simply sat down and did a recording, it always looked so blurry. So what did I do to change this and fix it? So, and don't get me wrong, it still looks a little bit kind of iffy. I think it's because of the color resolution. I actually changed the color resolution, almost like putting a filter on it, but not quite. and I just I just changed things around so that in my opinion it looks good, but it's kind of nighttime right now, so we'll see how this looks during the daytime when I'm trying to record something similar to this. And yeah, I just find it so frustrating, this whole thing of beating myself up so hard. I genuinely got depressed. I was depressed. I was looking at my views. I was looking at the comments. I was seeing that all these things were just on the downhill. And I didn't understand why. I didn't understand what I was doing wrong. And I kept talking to people, and people weren't, people were giving me the same advice that I was expecting to hear. But I don't actually know that because I'm so small. I don't really truly have a audience just yet that sort of expects me to behave a certain way, so I could always change up my content. Somebody else was telling me about this before because I was telling him about why I separated two channels and why I have one channel that's meant to be political and then this one's going to be like for gaming and just generally having fun. I told him that, and he was like, dude, you're a tiny YouTuber, why do you even care about that? And honestly, my logic is that if as time goes on, more and more people are gonna be seeing this channel, and if people aren't seeing consistency across channels, it kind of becomes a problem. Like gaming channels, if a gaming channel stops being a gaming channel and then suddenly starts doing politics, it starts looking weird. Or if they start jumbling them up together, it just kind of like it's almost like it corrupts the channel in a sense. Like imagine if Watch Mojo started making its own music. It would just be kind of weird. I mean, it might be a good decision for them, honestly, because list channels is kind of a dying thing. Kind of. It is a dying thing. Dead thing. I don't know how dead it really is. I don't know. I don't know the analytics for that, but I like how I say I'm gonna end this tangent and just finally stop, and then I keep on going, keep thinking of more things to say, and my throat is angry at me as hell for it. I really stress out my throat when I'm excited. That's just how I do things. That's why when I'm in my low energy and I just kind of sit back and I'm just kind of talking like this, and that's why I get so into the mood of doing this, because it's easier for my body to handle in the long run, easier on my throat. I'm sure there's some kind of trick out there that I could do that lets me put all the energy I want in my voice. And I'm sure I could learn it, but I haven't yet. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the ramble now. I'm gonna finally go. I'm gonna go home, go to bed, get some sleep. Hopefully get this video uploaded for you guys on that same day or not. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. The next RimWorld video, or the last one in like a kind of a trio that I made in batch. It's the one where I'm all dressed up because I had an interview. Those ones are pretty much all that I have left that are gonna really look bad. That, and I tried to do a Risk of Rain 2 modding episode. I know I'm kind of spoiling it, but that video is also going to be less quality because that I recorded all of that footage before I figured out that I was doing something wrong, and before this whole fiasco. So yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. Thank you guys for sticking around. Appreciate all your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, everything. I really appreciate you. And yeah. Thank you. And have a good one. Bye-bye.